one of the songs on the album, I want to talk a little bit about that, the 2020 riots, and how many times. Now, we hinted on this just a few moments ago of what's happening in the world right now. What's your personal inspiration behind this? You know, you hear the words, but I know coming from you, there has to be a story.
You know, I can't really tell this story too many times without getting emotional, because it's not just a song to me. It's like, it's really painful to talk about, to listen to. It's painful to perform it. Painful that it's so relevant right now in 2020. We have been persecuted, murdered, and, you know, oppressed by a people since our grandfathers, like, and you look and you see the battles we fighting for right now today, and it's as if nothing's changed, even though so much has changed.
Right.
You know, my son is definitely a reason and inspiration behind me being so vocal as of late. I feel like I've always been vocal, but I feel like putting action to words has been very heavy for me this year. Amidst the pandemic and the world stopping, and, you know, people being out of jobs, and black folks being more affected by the pandemic than anyone else. As soon as the world opened back up, you see for yourself that racism is really the biggest pandemic that ever existed in America.
Oh yeah.
So, as a black man with a black son and a voice that can be heard by millions, when I was affected so heavily, like when George Floyd was murdered, I cried like he was my people, like I knew him. So, you know, I didn't even write that song. I feel like the song wrote itself, because it's all questions and emotions that we've all asked. And furthermore, just as you know, being black in America, you suppress these feelings daily. Like you learn to be immune to certain things, and the immunity ain't really immunity, because it come washing over you when something happens, and you like, damn, I really haven't dealt with that. You know what I mean? We've all been, whether you've spoken about it, whether you've even talked to yourself about it or confronted the emotion, you've been in some way treated unfairly,
right,
disrespected, spoken to as if you not equal to. That's like, it's so many different layers of that, from police brutality to systemic oppression to being in the system and being in a prison in your own neighborhood to, you know, affordable housings and them actually making projects, redlining us, not giving us economic opportunities, not giving us, you know, it's just something that I've always educated myself on. And as an artist, a lot of times people view you within what you're supposed to be. You know, this is what you do, this is what you speak on, shut up and dribble.
Right.
And I feel like the world is changing in so many ways that that's just not acceptable.
Well, hats off to you, Trey, because we know that you're donating a portion of the proceeds to two organizations, you know, from your album back home. One of those, Black Lives Matter. There you go. Okay. And the Community Justice Exchange's National Bail Fund Network. And I see you got the merch. So basically people can go online and that will also donate to those causes. So hats off to you for that. It takes everybody to, you know, band together as one, you know, to make the change. And I know you're going to vote. So using your platform to, you know, let fans know how important that is, you know.
Sure. And voting, just to be quite frank and honest, I was one of the people that didn't understand what voting represented, or understood that my voice could create change. Just being a kid from the ghetto and seeing things the same way every day, every year. Like, man, vote. And as once again, when you know better, you do better. People have lost their lives for the opportunity for us to do so. People that probably were related to you in some way, shape, or form. Lost their lives for just the simple right to make a decision. You know what I mean? They were sick of sitting in different restaurants. They were sick of having to drink from different water fountains, sick of being told that we not equal. So yeah, lives were lost. People were brutalized, much like we see today, and even more so than we see today, because it's cameras now and they still doing the shit. You understand? So to understand what people went through for us to have this choice, you have to. If you don't, yeah, that's disrespectful to the ancestors, the way I feel like it. But if you don't know that, then you don't know that. So we got to get out and teach one another and not point fingers at one another when we not doing
For the change.
what you think you're supposed to do. You understand?
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.